hell of a lot of things at you, just since you're doing so much damage to him, but look, he's done almost instantly. Now, if you don't have a wand that does such huge instant damage like our Wand of Lightning here, that might be a bit more tricky, and that just happens sometimes. So now's a good time to sell everything, in my opinion, because I don't really care about any of this stuff. And I'm actually going to go ahead and buy this, and I do believe I can safely say that these are healing potions. I'm going to put those in my quick slot, just to remember that. Now, we're going to choose our subclass here as battlemage. So, battlemage, he's really good at hitting stuff with a stick. That's all you need to know. Run, hit thing with stick, happy. You gain charges or wand recharging every time that you hit something with your funny stick. Now, in a situation right here, I'm not even going to bother doing that, because that's going to give me a weapon, and I'm hitting stuff with my stick. I don't need no man or weapon. Same thing. I don't know what I was getting at there, but yeah. Now, caves can be kind of a difficulty spike, but if you've got yourself nicely set up here, and you have followed an okay strategy, you can be in great shape for caves. Now, that was a bit silly. Now, this is where things is like, okay, I either step back. Well, I'm going to step back either way, but I see these enemies that are coming for me. I have low health, they're low damage, but for the sake of being safe, I'm just going to chug this health pot. Easy peasy. Now, your staff actually does get shocking since I have a Wand of Lightning. It's one of the things the battle mage does. He just basically gets free enchants, which is kind of nice. Now here's some null brutes. Especially when they're in rage like this, we're not even going to want to go near to them. Well, that was pretty near, but not within smacking range at least. Getting a few more health potion drops, but I would say usually around this point, you probably would have gotten about 7, so we got a little bit unlucky with health potion drops, and that's alright, it just happens. So one thing we can note here is our wand is at +6, and that's a pretty good state for the next little while. Shouldn't have to worry too much about it lacking on damage, because that's a good amount of damage. Now here we found some plate armor. Let's see how good it is. +1. So this is a piece of armor we could potentially use, but for the sake of consistency, I'm probably going to try and find some scale armor, because that is the armor you can just use very nice and early. It's very convenient, etc., etc. Now, the scroll side tends to be stronger, but if I'm looking here, I've got a potion of haste and a potion of healing. That's going to make my life so much easier if I get myself into a sticky situation. Which I definitely might, because I like to play fast. I just like to get through the game. Like, even this is a bit silly. Look at what I'm doing to myself here. Just never forget, health potions are a cure-all. Now, usually you'd probably want to be out of leather by now, but there's worse issues out there than not having mail armor at this point. It's just a little bit annoying. Now we got ourselves another ring right here. Oh, we got frozen. Oopsie. Now these guys, they're just gonna shoot webs at you, and especially as battle mage, I'm just gonna shoot them. It does not matter. Life is easy. Look at that. That was a joke. So I'm gonna go over here, try and finish exploring here. It's a guardian trap, just an alarm trap. but a bit more scary, spooky. So it spawns some guys. I'm not even bothering with anything else at this point. I'm just gonna go down. And I can just... whatever. Free shield. We're gonna grab this potion, and then we're gonna leave. And see, if you get hit like that, just retreat back into the door. Don't put yourself into any more silly situations. Whenever you're sleeping, you are gonna probably wake up at an opportune time. As in, whenever your character gets scared of the enemy. Now that's just a funny little punch in the nuts. That isn't there. That's not like part of generation. That's just like a funny. So if you guys watching along at home want to laugh at that, you go ahead. You go, girl. Now I'm not going to even bother with the blacksmith quest. You'll talk to him, he'll make you go mine some gold, do a fight. It's cool, you get free upgrades, but we don't need free upgrades. As you can see, we're still doing pretty fine for the most part. Nothing major is that wrong. Oh, I managed to miss. I just misclicked. Oopsie. So here we go. Make some distance with our wand, zap. Easy stuff. Now, one thing I haven't covered yet, sleeping to heal. We're going to eat this pasty, we're going to press our Z button, and we're just going to sit here until this bat comes to bother us. Now, there's not much healing that went on, but we fought a bat, so we're just going to sleep here, have a little nappy nap, and I'll throw out there that was a bad example where we ran into a bunch of trouble while trying to sleep, but usually it's not going to be so bad. Create some distance, zappy zap. Now, every playthrough is going to have some different silly way of taking care of these issues, for the most part. Sometimes things are just going to be a bit more difficult than they might be for me right now. And that's why I'm trying to avoid using anything out of ordinary that I find so that I can simply show a consistent strategy that's going to get us through what's going on here. Eat our food. Ow, wow. Gonna wait over here for a bit because he's probably gonna come over here. Nope, he forgot about me. They do be doing that sometimes, just absolutely forgetting what they were doing or why they were doing anything they were doing. Can be a bit annoying. There's a silly over here, silly down here. Zap that bad boy, and we're out of charges. Now this is a opportunity we have to do something funny. Just gonna wait till he gets right here, step back, and I'm gonna blast him into the pit. Now that we've got a couple levels on our hands here, let's look into what we can do. So, this is the biggest one we want to get. So after zapping with your wand, with this one, your next melee strike, extra damage, extra enchant power. This is what... excuse me, this is what makes the mage who he is, pretty much. As the battle mage. I haven't even been drinking my potions or anything. I'm just playing the game here. Now, we don't have any wand ID talents. I would do some more silly shenanigans, but we don't really have any ID scrolls at the moment, so it's not the biggest deal. Tomahawk there. Clean that guy up. Now we're getting quite a few rings here, which can be uncommon. Sometimes I get to this point of the game without even having any rings, which sucks, but it happens. Go up here, grab this wand, Wand of Living Earth. Now, Wand of Living Earth is also quite a good wand because you basically just get free armor from using it. You can spawn a little guardian buddy as well. A little trick I can do here is I'm stepping out of their view range, and then I'm going to zap where I remember him being. So that basically made that a free kill because he wasn't able to hit me with anything. I'll just throw some more tomahawks at him because I have them. May as well use it. Use it or lose it. Is that another mimic? Damn. Unusual amount of mimics right now. We're just fighting mimics left and right now, but it's alright, that happens. We're getting a bit low once again, but oh my gosh, another mimic? What is going on? So that was a bit silly. That's the kind of thing you should avoid doing. I blasted myself back, just brain off. That's fine. We'll heal. We will zappy zippity that guy, and we'll hit this guy with another tomahawk, and everything's fine. But that definitely could have been a bit annoying. Annoying in the sake that I could have died, and dying is annoying. It's just one of these bad boys. We can even use this to get away a little bit. Helps with a bit of escape. Give him a little zap with our other lightning wand here. We got some more charges. We'll wait for this guy to die. I should have zapped this guy. I don't know why I'm fighting him, but you know, we're having fun. Love room, love pot. Simple solutions. Now you notice I'm hoarding these upgrade scrolls a little bit, and honestly, I've been ignoring something. I'm gonna just upgrade the scale. Same idea as our leather armor here, sake of consistency. Now, I have 16 strength already. I have a +1 scale. +1 scale is great. Even the fact that it was cursed is not a big deal. I'm just going to do sort of a noob strategy and just read scrolls until I find what I'm looking for. Usually you shouldn't do that, but I don't mind, because you should be able to not have to worry about that too much. Oh, I forgot to discover the door out. Haha. Hey, buddy. He's dead. Come here. Bam. Now, I think these robot guys have a little bit of resistance to lightning magic, especially, but whatever. In the future, I would have upgraded this instead, because I know at least for a fact it's uncursed. But it doesn't matter all that much. So here we are, third boss fight. We have some more talent, so let's just get that. We get free shielding. It's another decent talent. Free shielding is just always the move. Why wouldn't you want free shielding? Now where's this robot man? There he is. Zappity zippity. Something, something. Easy game, easy life. Now, there he is. He was right there waiting for me. I can just lead him through these walls, walk away from his gas. He can't move particularly faster than me or anything right now. So I can kind of just deal with him, give him some melee hits. We're kind of chilling. Once I break 2 of these pylons, he's pretty much done out because we have the damage on his skill. Easy.
Ain't outside going in. Outside ain't going in.
Now, for most people, I'd say, well, whatever, just you can keep upgrading your staff, but for the sake of consistency, why don't you go ahead and dump a couple more upgrades into that scale armor? Scale armor is just such a good middle ground because of the time that you can get it. Yes, I had +1 plate. You're not always going to have +1 plate at this point of the game. So that's kind of the bottom line for these things. Are you gonna have it or are you not gonna have it? Of course, there's always a chance that you can have pretty much anything, but look, even this first guy I'm fighting is bullying me. Just because I was trying to fight him in melee range, which is just not what we want to be doing. Now this is nice. Cute little secret potion room. Got an amber potion here, and considering this is a secret room, I would guess that this may be experience. It's not. Well, that's okay. We know we have an experience potion in our pockets right now, at least, which is kind of a cool thing to have. Make use of some of these throwables we have, and we can get some food. There's probably some alchemy to do, but that's fine. Now these guys, I'm just gonna fight them in melee, because anything that shoots things at you, you don't want to stand far away from them, because they're gonna shoot you. That's bad. Free fish. Oopsie. Now here is kind of a situation where the Wand of Lightning really shines, because I just clean up this entire room in like one fell swoop. Now look at that. I'm gonna step diagonally out and walk away. Not scary in the slightest. I'm gonna stand over back here so I can throw my fire pot. Sleep. Now this guy may not have noticed me yet. I'm gonna blast him out of range, and then I'm going to zappity, 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 slappity, and that did the trick for me. Now here we are back at the shop. I might find it nice to buy one of these ID scrolls, because then we can do something a bit funny.
Yum, yum, yum.
Over here. Okay, well, sometimes they can hit angles. The way that the angles in this game work is a little strange. It's a bit inconsistent. It makes sense after you play for a bit, but overall, it can be tricky. Go over here, and I'm gonna make some more of that sweet, sweet arcane resin. It's good stuff. Slap that back onto this bad boy. We're gonna slap another upgrade into our staff.
Yum, yum, yum.
We're gonna even go as far as to enchant our armor, camouflage. Great, I'm fine with that. Now, lots of this is going to show that there's no point in hoarding all your upgrades for some big damage funny number or thing at the end of the game until you've beaten the game. What's the point in hoarding for something that you don't even know you're going to get to? You're going to be plenty strong with a setup like this if you don't die from a frost elemental because you're being a silly guy. You're going to be plenty strong even with a setup like this. And this game just has a brutal nature. Sometimes you die, and that's just how the game plays through. But you can definitely make things a lot safer and more fun in general just by putting upgrades into your armor and wands as a generalized sort of strategy. You're struggling with any class, you can upgrade armor and wands. Bam. Now you're not struggling. Have fun. I'm going to put another upgrade into here. So now we're up to +8, which is
Yum, yum, yum.
probably pretty good. We got ourselves a nice little elastic enchantment, which is actually kind of terrible, because we're going to be bumping away enemies that we don't necessarily want to bump away, but not our biggest problem here. Something, sneak attacks. Camouflage is a pretty good enchantment. I'm not seeing where we go around here. Sometimes these floors are a bit confusing. There we go. Now I am going to hit that. I'm then going to step behind this door so he has to follow me and slap that away. And then I'm just going to absolutely melt everything standing in this other room. Now I can use this as a little escape tool, which is quite nice. So by now, if you haven't gotten yourself scale armor and you managed to get over here with mail armor, you probably can find yourself some nice plate to give yourself a little boost and just have a bit of an easier time. But for the most part, having some scale is just going to be your easiest choice, because you can wear scale at the end of prisons. If you find yourself a nice +1 scale, not a bad idea to just throw some upgrades into it so you can wear it and have a very safe, very easy caves. Now we're going to do that, and then we're going to go for some desperate power, which means that the last zap has extra levels. It's not the best, but it's alright. Talents are good until they're boring. Some of them are just boring, unfortunately. Not every talent can be some good game changer, right? I saw that secret room there. That secret door. Now we got the ambitious imp here. Now, due to the fact that it's a quest, I would usually skip it over just for the sake of simplicity. But this one is kind of important. Hey, what's up guys? That was part 2 of our 3-part series here. Life's been pretty busy, so I don't know if I got nearly as much done as I wanted to for this point, but that's okay. Here's your next thing to watch. You guys have a good day and enjoy.